Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of the Red Galaxy in Aurora 4X. And yeah, in previous episode we spent a lot of the time designing some new missiles, and we came to the conclusion that designing the Size 6 missiles this early is not viable, and we had to even cut down the damage output on the Size 3 missiles for the time being. But we'll improve those in due time, so no worries. But we will now start getting a lot of the research soon enough. So we got the anti-missile missile already, which actually we have no production capabilities for yet. You know what? I'm gonna get some fighter factories. I'm gonna get like 10 of them. 50, and then we'll get some ordnance factories as well. And then maybe we'll get some construction factories again. Get like 25. And these particular construction factories, all the 25 will then go to the other planet eventually, and we'll probably do the same with like 25 mines as well. That's gonna be enough so that they can start expanding their industries on their own there. That should be alright. After that, I think some financial centers would be a bad idea over here, so we'll go with those. Now, to be fair, we have started working on the military academy and the research facility. It's going to take a while before we have either one of those completed, although this is going to be done relatively quickly now. It'll take some months. Ah, Cargo 1 is now orbiting. What did we do with that? Oh right, we delivered the infrastructure, didn't we? Let's have a look. So yes, we are down to 500 there, which means that we have capacity of 2.5 million in population here. I suppose we could do a few trips with the Colony 1, couldn't we? So we'll take the Colony 1. Don't have a massive amount of fuel. But on the other hand, I don't want to refuel at the colony quite yet, because you've got plenty of fuel still to go. So, fleets. That would be the... Are you in the cargo fleet now? Yes, you are. We'll take that one. And then load colonists. And load colonists. Now, unfortunately, I can't use the repeat orders until they've done that. So I can technically do it manually a couple of times, but we don't need to do them quite. Oh, not a lot of trips are required, I don't think. Even that will be increasing the population by another 100,000. Should be more than plenty for a little while. There we go. Let's have a look at that now. So they got 0.4 million. Alright then. And it will be increasing at decent speed for the time being. So we have enough workers here, I believe, for... Yeah, we have enough for 5 facilities. Question is, do you want to start with the... Where's the cargo? Why don't we take some mines from here there? I'm gonna repeat that, so that would be 4. Repeat that again, and then that would be 5, and then you can go back to home. Just so that we can get the population working there. Right, so we completed the Size 3 missile and started research on the Size 1 launcher. Now we started research on the Size 3 box launcher. And Cargo 1 has completed orders, which means that we are now mining over here, at least a little bit. Production 155 per year, so yeah, that is rather poor. But at the same time, it's better than nothing. And the reserves will start slowly piling up. We actually have a bit of a reserve of uranium and boronite right now. And over here we are transporting the stuff. Have we got, or rather how close are we? Still almost half a year away getting the... Oh, okay, so we got the box launcher completed. It started on the Size 3 missile launcher. And we completed that particle beam strength. Oh, right, we got a particle beam strength 2 as well. Let's have a look. Does that increase the... Oh yes, the racial weapon strength is now 5. Excellent. So now we might want to start designing our ground unit to a certain degree anyway. Like, the racial weapons rank 5 isn't particularly great, but it's better than nothing. Right, so let's start with the infantry. Let's actually... There's gonna be... Infantry squad. Gonna be personal weapons. We'll create that one. I suppose I could have some like irregulars. Not sure if I'll be using them much. I suppose I could use them as a low-cost garrison or something like that. Then improved personal weapons, so this is gonna be... No, it should have been a regular squad. Oh well. Right, so... Actually, I don't remember everything that I had in mind. I do have the save file available, but I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, we're going to have some sort of like elite guard or elite. I suppose it could be guard squad. Then MG team. Light entire vehicle, so that's going to be AT team. Light bombardment would be mortar team. Then AA team. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure, or rather, I think the AI doesn't use the fighters on ground combat at least. So the AA team is probably unnecessary. Forward fire direction team. Now we're going to need some headquarters, so I have a few things in mind. The first one is going to be... Hold on, I'm actually going to... Now that I have some of the data around my Discord, so I'm just going to have a look at that. Bear with me, this might take a few moments though. Right, so the smallest one is going to be 400 tons. So this would be Company HQ. Avoid combat. So we'll create that. Then the next one is going to be... Hold on, was it 2? No, 750 is the battalion in my plan, so that would be Battalion HQ. There's going to be a few tiers here. I'm not going to go all the way right now because I don't think we'll be using them anyway. Then it's going to be Regiment, and that's going to be 5,000. I suppose we'll do the last one, which is going to be Brigade, and that's going to be 25,000. And then there's another thing that we're going to do. Is actually going to be a mobile headquarters, which is only going to be 2,500. It's going to be motorized company. Just for the, you know, roleplay reasons mostly. Now then, so there would be... Well, that's the HQs at least. Then we can probably go through these regular stuff. So that's going to be... Let's see, crew serve anti-personnel. This is probably going to be the BMPs. Anti-vehicle would probably be hold on. I don't remember the names anymore. I'll probably go through these between the episodes a little bit, but that's gonna be... At least we can start on getting some of the troop designs. Oh, and one thing that we do want to get is the logistics. Avoid combat. And we'll get some medium bombardment and stuff like that eventually. But I'll go through the vehicles and such off camera, so we don't spend too much time on this. But yes, since we got the strength over there, I suppose we'll also have another research lab on the ground to unit research, so that we can get through these things, because we need to get them sooner rather than later. And then of course we need to design something with the senior archaeology equipment, which may take some time. Anyway, let's keep on going. Oh wait, inactive lab. Hold on. So we got the extra research lab there. I suppose what I could do. The research bonus on that guy is so small though. But at the same time, we need to increase the speed that we are doing those researches. We need to get the transport bay and then senior archaeology equipment sooner rather than later. We'll assign... There's now 3 of the research labs on that one. And actually in August. Okay, so that's 7-ish months that we get the second military academy, which should help us get some more researchers. We have gotten a little bit more actually. Got some power and propulsion researchers. The energy weapons researcher did get a small upgrade to their research bonus actually. And then there's still 1 sensor and control guy, and okay. We've got 2 defensive systems right now. And no biology, but we haven't been doing anything biology related anyway. Hold on, so did you... No, you're a bit high on deployment time there. Why don't we actually send you back there to overhaul? And we got the Size 6 launcher completed. We started on the Warhead Strength 4, that's going to take a while. But actually, you know what, I'm going to remove one of those labs and put it on the Warhead Strength research, because that's going to go a lot faster with an extra lab there. The bonus is just insane. In a good way, insane. Right, so we got the jump point here in St. Petersburg, so I'm just gonna transfer through and stabilize the jump point on the other side. Okay, so the jump point 1 should be ready. Ah, system surveyed. Research survey in Volgograd has been completed. Interesting. Hold on, so... Okay, it does show that we have stabilized both sides of that, so that's good. Over there, we have completed the surveys. There's one place that we haven't gone in there, and then there's a few other systems that we have not done the gravitational surveys completely yet. We'll get through them. I mean, actually, we might want to explore what's on the other side from St. Petersburg soon. Then on Volgograd, we can actually jump to the other side as well. Inactive lab. Okay, so the researcher on the capacity recharge rate has retired, which is a bit unfortunate. So we've got 1 research lab available. We'll just put in the second. Well, currently the best power and propulsion researcher on that one, which is going to be done within a year. So in industry, we're going to get the military academy soon. Then we'll start getting the fighter and ordnance factories, a bit more construction factories. We've got some mines. How are we doing in terms of population here? So we did bring in the extra population. We could technically do that again. We do have a little bit of capacity. And how much? We're getting about 0.9 infrastructure per year. That's not a massive amount. It's better than nothing, of course, but yeah, it's going to take a while. We could technically get some more colonies in there. How are we doing in terms of fuel right now? We got less than 1 million liters right now. So not all that great, to be fair. We may... Hold on, how are we doing in terms of... So we are mining more thorium that we are using. That's good. We may want to get some more fuel refineries though, so I'm going to build another 25 over here. And frankly, we may need... What are we having on the stockpiles right now? We've got one tractor beam. Right. It's better than nothing, of course. We don't have the fuel to get yet another target, because there's not that much usage for them right now. The two that we have are probably more than enough for the time being. We've got the military academy started on the fighter factories. I'm guessing those will be done really soon. Exploration 1, you should probably head back to do your overhaul. So, remove all. And I'm just gonna refuel there just in case. It's a bit of a waste of fuel, perhaps, turning around all the time, but getting the overhaul done is certainly not a waste of time. Jump point detected in Saratov. Well, let's have a look at that. Oh, it's over there. Okay, well, that was the second jump point that we surveyed. Or survey location. There might be multiple ones over... Oh, hold on a minute. You were heading back home. Guess you're still in Moscow. Yep. So you'll resupply and then begin an overhaul. Okay, research completed. We got the mining production up. So that leaves us with 2 extra mines right now. Oh, not mines, labs right now. Of course, there are plenty of things over here that we could be doing. Like the extra well. Although we're not doing bad in terms of money right now. On the other hand, the extra... Well, bigger armor wouldn't be bad either, so how about we do that right now? Right. Okay, so the Exploration 1 has completed overhaul. Let them go again on their merry way. Research completed. Capacitor recharge rate 2. Right. I think I'm going to start getting the next reactors text just so that we can get the better engines, and we may need to start getting a bit more of the engine efficiency stuff and such. The max engine power modifier up. And then maybe... Well, after that we'll probably get the engine tech itself, and then we'll design the new engines and so forth. What is completed? Okay. Where's the colony target over here? What you're going to do is you are going to release tractor chips. You will go to St. Petersburg. You're going to tractor that one. I think we're going to go back here and build the jump point to Volgograd as well. So, release tractor ships. And then move back to home. And maybe we'll move out around a little bit more colonists in the meanwhile. Right, so the jump point 1 has completed overhaul. And we got the fighter factories completed. So, let's actually have a look. Does it list it in here? Oh no, if we go to the fighter, okay, here we can see the production capabilities. Now, of course, we don't have fighter designs yet, so it's not going to be particularly useful. And we don't have the ordnance building capabilities yet. And it's going to take some fuel, but I think we could at least build some anti-missile missiles, because these are not technically bad ones right now. So we could easily utilize them. Right, so in terms of research, we are going to get something... Well, 2 researchers next year. At least for the time. Oh, well, actually, we're going to get another lab in a few months. And that's going to start... Well, we'll start producing a lot of these things here. actually. Perhaps we should start building something else as well. I'm gonna get a terraforming installation. Which honestly is not a bad idea. We get one of those in I mean the new planet, so we can start setting up the atmosphere in there in order. Which should then lower the colonization cost, and then we can even utilize those same infrastructure in the ruined city planet to do something else. Oh, like colonize some other planet with those same infrastructure. Eventually, but it will take some time. Okay, so we got the research lab available. So how about... I'm gonna increase the warhead strength there. Oh right, that was the colony 1, so you need to get the orders to start working. That would be this one, so stabilize the jump point. It will take some time though. Oh right, it's not. Auto turns on. Oh, the exploration 1 got back home. Are you... They're not doing too bad in deployment time yet, so I think I'll let you go out for one more time. So how much are we in population right now? We've got 500,000 population here, which means that we got a little bit available workers again. Not enough to bring in another 5 facilities yet, but it's better than nothing, and it does still increase with 12% per year. Which means that it will be multiplying soon enough. Of course, I could bring in some colonists here. Manually. I mean, we already have over 300 million in here. So it might be a good idea to actually lower the population here to a certain degree. Although, I actually wonder... How much fuel do we have here? We got 1.3 million. But the question that I have is, if I started doing automatic rounds with the colony ship, I mean... Well, no. That wouldn't work because it would fill up the planet so quickly, but what I can certainly do is take the colony 1. And... Ooh, you are actually a bit low in fuel. I think we don't need to worry about it too much yet. So, fleets, get the container. I could just use the tractor any ship, to be fair. And then... Actually, I'm gonna wait until that's done. Shouldn't take too long. And then we'll give the orders to load a colonist. And then unload colonist. And I'm gonna... repeat that several times. And then move back to there. Oh, right, that might help. Hold on, jump point 1 got back. You don't have too bad deployment time either, so I'll let you go out. How much do we have the population now? Because it did too few trips, so we're 750 or 760,000 rather. Okay, so we have enough workers for another few facilities. I actually wonder how much... We've got a decent stockpile of things. We could start producing stuff there. Right, what do we have enough for? Like, I know that mines we don't actually have enough for yet, but eventually we will. Then, of course, not the academies, only like that. Maintenance facilities, nope. Actually, well, it's not too far off. What about the construction factories? Not quite. That's neutronium, so hold on. Is it? Oh, we could get some fuel refineries here. Which honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. It doesn't have a massive amount of thorium. So we'd probably run out rather soon. Maybe we'll just bring in extra mines. And actually, I'll do that in between the episodes, because we have run out of time for this one. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.